Hi, I'm James Bell, Calgary's Wine Snob, where I'll be examining the best boutique wines that Calgary has to offer, the personalities who go out and bring these wines back to Calgary, the stores that sell them, the restaurants that serve them, and most importantly, the dishes that go best with them. Whether it's dessert, breakfast, sushi, Alberta beef, we will have the best products available to you in our market and the best dishes that go with them, served by the personalities behind these wine stories. Join me here. Today we're at Richmond Hill Wines. I'm joined by Dave Amadio, a good friend of mine here at Richmond Hill Wines. I've been buying wine, Dave, I think for 10 years from you. Almond Raw, Glazer wines, the best Australian products, some of the best French products. Thank you so much for being on the show today, Dave.
Thanks for having me, James.
Really looking forward to the Thai pairings we have today. Let's get started. So the options for pairing wines with Thai food are numerous, and I'm really excited about the first wine we have today from Rockford in Australia. I've been to Rockford many times. Wonderful boutique winery, and Dave, if I may say so, I think I nagged you for about 3 or 4 years to bring the White Fronty to Calgary.
Definitely.
And I believe we're in our third vintage now.
Yeah, this is the third vintage of Rockford White Frontenac.
Talk to us a little bit about Rockford and what they do and what makes that winery so special in Barossa.
Rockford's established originally by Robert O'Callaghan, fantastic and iconic winemaker and personality in the Australian wine industry. For years, White Frontenac was used to make off-dry or fortified wines. Over the years, he's turned around and made fantastic, fruit-forward, slightly sweet, floral, still wine with this. It's become an iconic wine in Australia by far.
Actually, one of the best Australian whites I think I've ever had. And in terms of what it's doing with this green papaya salad, which is really a spicy dish, Dave, talk about how this wine will complement that dish.
Well, the floral and honeysuckle notes will offset the actual spice, and this specific green papaya salad is really quite spicy. Helping offset that, allowing yourself to enjoy the intermingling of flavors between the green papaya and the residual sugar of the White Frontenac.
This is a great pairing, and I love it when we drink white wine at the proper temperature, so thanks, well done. So Crying Tiger beef, this is one of the hottest dishes I've ever had in Calgary, Dave. We're drinking an Aussie blend of Cabernet and Shiraz, which is, I believe, a classic style of Australian wine from Heartland. Talk a little bit about Heartland. Tell us the story.
Heartland Wines was started by 5 drinking buddies who decided that they needed to go into business together. At the end of the day, Langhorne Creek's a fantastic region. It's very, very underrated. Nice, long, warm, hot days, and then in the evening, cooling nights. Winds coming off the Australian Bight, cool down the vines, allow them to become phenolically rich and overripe, and you get big, rich, jammy, full-bodied wines that are ready for consumption right away or can stand the test of time.
Boy, this puppy will age for a while. It is big in the glass. Talk to me a little bit about the pairing with the Crying Tiger beef.
I wanted to complement the Crying Tiger beef with something that was big, rich, and full-bodied. When you're going up against spices like that, you can either complement or try to contrast. In this situation, I wanted the spice and the regional variety to stand out in the dinner.
Delicious wine. I think we could drink this now or we could wait 10 years. Goes very well with the dish. Well done, Dave. Thank you. So I love a spicy curry in the summer, and for this pairing, I've chosen a 1986 Molyeu Gaston Hewitt Vouvray. Chenin Blanc is the varietal. Dave, tell me why Chenin Blanc is such a versatile grape.
Chenin Blanc's ability to age due to its natural acidity and give amazing fruit characteristics. Full-bodied, rich minerality, if it's an arrested fermentation, clean, crisp, super dry acidity. Definitely cellar worthy. This wine specifically from this supplier, I've drank back to 1947. It's an amazing story, it's an amazing wine. It matches up beautifully with a vegetarian curry dish.
Excellent pairing and such a great story. Gaston Hewitt himself actually spent most of World War II in a POW camp. He talks about the fact that he was able to organize a POW wine tasting where they all got a thimble full of wine, and he credits that as keeping him sane during his time in captivity. He's basically run this winery from 1947 until his death in 2002. It's a great story. It's one of my favorite wines, and I'm really happy that you guys have brought this into the market. Dave, thanks so much for being on the Wine Snob today. I really appreciate your support. I'm a huge fan of Richmond Hill. Keep doing what you do. Thanks so much.
Thank you for having me.
Follow me on Twitter, YYC Wine Snob.